Hey everyone, it's Alejandro with Remax, and today I want to talk to you about what do I think the home values are going to continue to climb across the GTA for the coming years. Now, there are three things that, or three factors that actually make the home values go up. They've been with us for a long time. A lot of people don't talk about them. Now, this is the first thing I tell all of my clients, mainly my buyers, but they kind of meet with me. Um, why, they want to know. So there's a lot of uncertainty right now in the market that the price are going to continue to climb, what's happening with the rates. So this is a really good conversation that we always have with our client. Now, I'm going to be recording my screen here. So I'm going to show you why do I think that the home values will continue to climb. So the most important thing that you got to understand is that uh, we have something that's very unique in the GTA, which is the uh, our geographical location. So we're located in front of water, in front of Lake Ontario. So unfortunately, we haven't still figured out how to live on water. So what does that do? So what does Lake Ontario do? It basically creates a boundary on the south of the city, right? Um, we can't change that. There is another factor that we gotta keep in mind is that north of the city, we have something that's called a greenbelt. What is the greenbelt? So the greenbelt is an environmentally protected area. So all this green that you see in this image, that is the greenbelt. It's actually north of the GTA, and that is why the minute you pass Vaughan, you go to the 400 North, you're not gonna see a lot of development going on. So in this area here, construction is either not allowed or is very limited. For example, I sold 10 acres of land near the Greenbelt, and you can only build one house on it. And not only that, the house had to be situated in a specific area of the 10 acres. Couldn't just be built anywhere. I sold another property this year and was regulated by the Conservation Authority, and you couldn't do a lot of things on it. So it's very complicated to do business around there when the buyer has other ideas for the property. There's so many things you can do. So what does that do? So the Greenbelt on the north, and then you got the Lake Ontario in the south. So that creates a little pocket here that's called the GTA. So here's the third factor that I think will does not make the prices go up. Is actually it creates a shortage of supply of houses. And the third factor is immigration. So let's say how many immigrants we had in 2022. 2022, we had 256,000 new immigrants arrived in Canada. Now, about 30% of those, they actually come to Ontario. Not everyone comes to Ontario. They go to other cities like Vancouver and so on. Let's see how many 2023. So in 23, we have 410,000 to 105,000 new immigrants. 24, it's another big number like that. 185,000. So what's going to happen to all these people? They got to live somewhere. We don't have enough houses. So what they're going to do is actually going to occupy space that we have, and that space that we have is not going to be available to someone that actually is already here. So what does that do to prices? Or let's say supply? It's going to create a shortage of supply. And how do prices go up? Low supply, high demand. Demand is right there, or demand is already here and it's coming here for the next years to come. Now, people ask me, okay, are these people buying houses? Are they going to be buying, all the houses that we have for sale? And in reality, most of them are going to come and they're going to rent. But even though they're renting, that property that comes up for lease and is rented by a newcomer is not going to be available. It's going to be taken from someone that's here already. And or that property is not going to go up for sale. It's going to continue being rented. So again, it's going to create a supply issue in the housing market. Now, as you probably know, Canada also has one of the longest building approval processes in the world. And even though, let's say, they start building a bunch of houses now, there's not enough time. They start building today, it's going to take years to be finished. There's still not enough for the people that are coming to Canada. So what do you got to keep in mind today? So as long as these three things remain in place, that we live in front of water, the Greenbelt is still there, and the immigration is still coming, prices will continue to climb. Now, when I tell my clients this all the time, when you're looking to buy real estate, you got to look at it as a long-term investment. You look at 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years, right? Last year, for example, the prices went down about 20% because the interest rates went up. There was an adjustment on interest rates. So what does that do? In the long term, and for the amount of people that are coming, and the way the home values are going to go, they're going to increase for the coming years. It's basically just a speed bump, right? So just a little bump on the market. But if you look at the bigger picture, I do think that home values are going to continue to climb. So if you want to learn more about the real estate market across the GTA, or you're a new buyer that's still on the fence, whether it's a good time to buy or not, give us a call, 416-909-5748. My name is Alejandro. I'm a real estate agent with RE/MAX, with the Baez real estate team. Have a great day.